What does this have to do with this? For those of you who don't know, Batlab Electronics successfully launched their Kickstarter for their NES game, Super Russian Roulette. These cartridges were delivered last year, and I didn't have mine at the time that Vinnk and I recorded our gameplay footage, but I have it now, although there was something missing. Looking at the instruction booklet here, so nice. You can see that's not exactly the kind of gun that they would have used in the Old West. I do have the cowboy hat, though. No, what would be more appropriate is something like this. This is the official NES Zapper for the Famicom, otherwise known as the beam gun or the light gun, model HVC 005, video shooting. It has a working hammer, and it's a pretty faithful replica, I believe, of a Colt single-action army, and replica guns are all the thing in Japan. In the US, though, we got this, which is meant to look like a laser gun. Unfortunately, still a little too real for some people, so they released this in 1989. Still not enough. Yeah. Anyway, so faithful is this recreation, the black barrel and brown wooden hilt there, that it pretty much matches on this full color cover of the instruction booklet. It seems only natural that if you really insist on playing this game, you do it right. Unfortunately, there's something of a compatibility problem. One of these things is not like the other. That's where this comes in, the RaphNet Famicom to NES Controller Adapter. I picked this beauty up on eBay for around about 30 bucks, I think? Something like that. And as you can see, it is meant to solve that compatibility problem. So we need to unplug old trusty NZAP85 from the console here. Plug in one end of the adapter. Oh, that's a tight fit. Ugh. Take our beam gun and plug it in. You said it. All right, let's give him a shot. Howdy. All right. I am playing. Doesn't appear to work. I didn't even push anything. That was easy. All right, so does that mean that this adapter isn't worth a darn? Hardly. It says very specifically that it's a Famicom to NES controller adapter. What it will work with is one of these. The Famicom has a very different extension port, as you can see. And one very basic thing that this can do is replace player 1 on pretty much any game as long as you just plug it straight in like this. So we just gotta unplug this, put the adapter in player 1. Oh, that is rough. Okay. And then we stick this in here and push A. Works like a charm. Howdy. Oh, okay. Right, just pull the trigger, I guess. Whew. All right, so part of this game is that you have to spin it. Quiet you. So you can spin it as many times as you want. And then pull the trigger. So, anyway, this adapter works great for what it's supposed to do. What it won't do is translate the signals from a peripheral like the Zapper here or the power pad, also known as the family trainer. And apparently the Joyball controller has some different wiring going on in there, which isn't to say that it can't. Which isn't to say that it can't, just that it's not wired up that way. So I opened this thing up to see what I could find, to see if I could make it work, and then I got some help over at the Famicom World forums to determine which wires go where for which controller setups. I found some really great information there, and if you want to take a look for yourself, I have a link in the description down here so you can keep track yourself. But I'm going to be trying to wire this up so that it will work with this. Yeah. So anyway, that's something to look forward to. In the meantime, why don't you take a look at this second round that Vinnk and I played back when he visited me in the States last summer. Yeah!
It looks like there's a lot of options too, so let's change them around. Eye color, facial hair, mustache.
Chevron.
Lampshade.
Yeah.
Handlebar.
Yeah, lampshade.
Okay. The good, the bad, the gaudy. Go for the gaudy. Whatever.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. You're good at this.
I want to say it's playing all that Soul Calibur 2.
R and...
You know, for orange.
Ah! Orange. Okay,
it's only the consonants.
Yeah. Now let's see how much repetition is here.
Let's see what you're made of.
Oh, wow.
That's a lampshade, huh?
One chamber.
That is gaudy.
You. I like you. I'll call you Peter Daughter. Monkey is Peter Daughter. Your move.
That's kind of amazing. Like, there's all this different stuff.
Your chicken.
Did you call me chicken?
I got time for the two.
Westworld. Nice.
Nothing bigger.
It's Cactus Fest.
It's Cactus Fest. This is such a weird game.
10 ways to milk a horse.
Need some of that mare sweat, you know?
Oh man. This is wonderful. I should probably shoot myself.
Oh. Yeah, that's how I respond to really good games. Wow, right off the bat.
Come on!
Wait, no, this time it's a playing game.
You and me.
Yep.
Alright, I'm dead again.
It's his turn, huh?
What do we have here? I like you. I'll call you Monkey.
Well, it is orange.
Yeah.
Your move.
Yeah. Alright, here he goes.
Let's see if the eye animation's any different.
Skin color.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I am good at this game.
Shut up. A man has died. Alright, so what do you think of Super Russian Roulette?
It lives up to the name. It is... You know how many NES games had Super in the title just to impress us?
I know.
And then Super Nintendo came out, it was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
This lives up to it, I think. It's pretty good.
Famicom Dojo.
I like you. I'ma call you a Famicom Dojo fan if you rate and subscribe.